up, guys? Mike here. Today I'm going to go over another stock that I just recently started building my position in, and it was just this Friday. And this stock could be the next Roku, the next Netflix, and this stock has a ton of potential, and that's why I started building my position in. And on Friday I got a huge discount right before after hours. Someone dumped a ton of shares, and I'm like, you are such a fool and a sucker, because I just got a ton of shares on mega discount, and I think this stock is definitely a doubler, and we are going to ride this stock all the way to the top as much as we can. I'm going to mostly be swing trading a few of my shares, and the rest I'm going to be holding long term, because I think this company has a lot of potential down the line. Now, this company is none other than Fubotv, ticker symbol FUBO. And this company is pretty much like a sports streaming company. Sports, you watch sports, games, stuff like that. And this company has a lot of potential to grow. They've been doubling their growth the past few years, which we're going to go over their financials. We're going to go over their bookkeeping. We're going to go over some technical analysis. We're going to go over some charts, and we're going to also go do some long call options, because I do believe in this company, and I do believe this is going to be one of those companies that doing an option call on this would be definitely a profitable thing to do. So check out that. It's going to be all the way at the end of the video if you want to do any options with this company. Anyways, guys, make sure you guys always smash that like button, hit subscribe, and make sure you guys join my new Patreon group. We are doing very well so far. A lot of my members, I think, have been doing well and have been growing. So hopefully you guys can be part of that. So check the link in the description box below if you want to join my Patreon group. So with that said, let's waste no further time. Let's begin. Yeah. Guys, let's dive in really quickly. Fubotv had a crazy after-hour market action where they are dropped pretty much about $1, like about a 1% on Friday right before the close, and I was like, are you kidding me? I was loading up a few shares here in the morning around 31.80, and I'm like, I wish I could pick up some more like around here on Monday when it dropped really hard. And all of a sudden I see the market right before it closed, it dropped like a tank. So I'm like, heck yes. I loaded up a bunch of shares at around 31.30. That's where my average is at. I was really happy and surprised someone would dump Fubo. I think they were retarded or something. I don't know. But a lot of people panic sold and they got out too. And then all of a sudden, people are buying it up, and it's moving sideways. So anyways, let's go move to the company and some of its financials and see what they do. So Fubotv, live sports and TV without cable pretty much. And they have several hundreds of channels, 225 channels to be exact. All the sports and freaking news channels that you would want to be interested in if you are a sports guy. And this company is very good. They're doing pretty well on its financials. If you want to check out their investor page, I'll leave that out at the bottom. They already made $269 million just in 2020. They already have 548 paid subscribers, and their subscribers is increasing year over year, and 445 million has been streamed already in hours. 206 hours, of course, has been streamed here on December just 2020. This company is doing relatively well. It was just at all-time high about a month ago, right before the crash. There's a lot of news you guys can check out on this investors page that I will leave a link in the description box below. And if you guys check out the financials, we're going to move on to that. And in 2020, they made a 83% year increase in growth in just revenue, all right? That tells me this company is a doubler, all right? If they can keep this up year over year, increase over 50% in revenue at least every single year, this company is going to be a multi-billion-dollar company. You can definitely hold this for long. This is why I say it's like the next Roku, the next Netflix. At the way it's at, this stuff, this company is going to be a doubler, even tripler down the line, as long as they continue their growth. But unfortunately, they spend a lot of money on advertising. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Look at that, 133% on advertisement year over year. That's insane, all right? I do see their advertisement a lot, all right? I see it all over the place. YouTube has it. A lot of sports channels, news channels has been pushing Fubotv. And they're spending a lot of money, only $29 million, but that's still a lot of money from their $268 million. That's like they only made 200 and about 30 million, right? Because they spend a ton of money just on ad revenue. Subscription has increased dramatically, right? 73%. The way they're going, it makes sense to spend advertising money because there's only one way to build your relationship, and that is either through word of mouth or advertisement. So it's working relatively well for them because they are expanding at a nice rate, right? They have already 540,000 subscribers, up again, of course, 73%. And their TV has been growing 260,000. Revenue has been growing 17% just a month ago, all right, which is very good in December. If that's pretty incredible. They are definitely growing at a financially substantial manner, so they are doing very well. Revenue has been increasing, like I said. Subscribers has been increasing. Ad revenue is increasing, which is the unfortunate part. But as long as they're making the money back in subscribers and people paying them continuously, that is good, all right? As long as you make your subscription go up and you get to keep those subscribers and you make more money year over year, it makes sense to spend this kind of ad revenue because this is a new company and this is a hyper growth stock, and they have to spend some money in the beginning, some ad revenue in the beginning, in order to build their company up, in order to build their name, their franchise, their brand into people's minds, and that's how they're building their asset, right? So, which is very good. Fundamentally, it makes sense. Let's take a quick look at their revenue, their financials on revenue and stuff. And I think they're doing very well. They have been growing around 105 million. Just look at that. Look at that compared to 2019. They have increased dramatically, right? And of course, their subscription base has increased dramatically. Operating loss has increased. Of course, it's all pretty much ad revenue that they've been spending on. There's a lot of net loss, of course, to the stock shares. They did unload a ton of shares recently because they just went IPO recently. So they're going to be spending money in the beginning, a lot of money, all right? And they're going to definitely be making a lot of money in the beginning, all right? Look at the asset. It grew 100-fold, right? From 17 million to 156 million. That is beautiful. That's what you want to see. And look at the cash they have on hand now, from 7 million to 134 million. That's good. That's what I want to see, right? And we're going to go quickly over the charts too, is where you guys could start targeting this stock. And where I see would make sense to add shares to, regardless of where the stock is at. And of course, we're gonna go over some options at the end. Check out Fubotv, ticker symbol FUBO, on stockcharts.com. And I think anywhere below $35 a share is an absolute buy. It is a perfect buy. This is pretty much the support level around $30. I think this is a great buy. If you get it around 31, 32, 33, you are getting a steal of a deal. This is a perfect price to be in this company, and then you're gonna ride this up easily to around $48, $49. If we go to TipRanks, TipRank says this company is worth at least a $42. So we got a 30% upside to this. So if you're writing it from $32 right now to $42, right, you have a 30% upside, right? So I already added a lot of shares on Friday on this drop. I might add a little bit more around $32 because I thought this was a steal of a deal. And look at that. What's perfect is the fact that MACD is right about to cross over. So is TSI. Histogram is right about shifting over. It is moving through momentum up, which is good. That's what I want to see. Momentum is up on this stock. Of course, we're going to have pullbacks here and there from day to day. Don't expect companies to just move up every day. That's not highly likely. We will have some pullbacks. And even here, we had pullbacks here. We had pullbacks up. We went up. Then we had some pullbacks. And then it just shot right up right before, of course, the market crash happened, and it just took a dive down because everything was going down right here, right? Everything was just moving down the past 2 weeks because of the tech stock crash going on. Sector change was happening, and that's what's going to happen, right? And RSI right now is relatively fine to get in. I wish I saw this around 26 on Monday. That would have been magnificent of a deal. You already be up at least $5-6 a share, which is easy doubler money coming up for whoever got it around 26. And if he's selling it at 42, even more perfect, right? He pretty much doubled his money. I do plan on selling half my shares around $42 and let the rest ride. Probably around $55 to $60 is my next target zone to get rid of all my shares. I don't plan on holding this company long term. It is not a long term position for me, but it is a definite swing trade for me. Now let's move on to the options for you guys. So moving on to Fubotv options, the only contract that I would be interested in is buying is August 20 and anything after that, right? So as long as you can get a long dated call option, that is the best move. Make sure you're always clicking buy a call, and also know that options are high risk, so you are going to be factoring that risk in there. And the only options that I would recommend is the 55.50, and if you want to be very safe, you take the 45. The 45 is very good, but it's a little bit pricey. I prefer the 45, to be honest with you. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it in the long run, right? See, I really don't like the 55. I wouldn't at all touch this one. It's too pricey. It might be cheaper by $200, but only 553 interest. That's terrible, right? Look at that implied volatility. If this drops, you're gonna lose half your option really quickly. And the best part is a 5 to 6 month call option, which is good. It gives you plenty of time, so you don't have to worry. Because I'm sure the next few months, this company will definitely go at least to 40 to 45. And that's why I say get the $45. It's so much safer. You'll be definitely in the money faster. IV is really high. Open interest is going to be less. Look at that. Everyone believes this company, at least 8,000 people believe it's going to hit 45 within the next 5-6 months, right? So why not be part of this? Open interest will go up, volume will increase, so will the IV, so will the money you're going to be making off this. I can't recommend 45, or I can only recommend the 45. Even 50 is a lot more, but you have at least that 1,000 people interested, which is good. And the 45, I think, is the best one to get, especially if you're doing this one. I believe in the $45. Of course, you're going to have to make that decision on your own and make that risk assessment of how much you are willing to lose, because when it comes to an option, you are pretty much saying, I am willing to lose $700 on this call, because if it doesn't hit it, your call will, of course, expire worthless. So make sure you do a risk assessment when you're buying options. Thanks again for watching my video. As always, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so YouTube could alert you when my next video comes out. Also, guys, feel free to add me on Instagram. I pretty much post there daily. I post buy sells on Instagram, so check that out. But most of my posts will be on Patreon page. So if you want to be a part of my actual physical post that I do anything buy or sell, it's going to be mostly on my Patreon page, so check that out. Anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know what other stocks you'd like me to do a video on, or if you have questions on specific stocks, leave a comment below and let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. And also, guys, right now WeBull has a promotion where they're giving 4 free stocks, 2 when you sign up to use their platform, and 2 more when you make a deposit of $100 or more. WeBull will give you a total of 4 free stocks, and 2 of those will be valued at all the way from $8 all the way up to $1,850 now. So check the link for WeBull. And if you want another stock, of course, FirstTrade gives out pretty cool stocks. Check that one out. And of course, if you want another free stock, Robinhood always gives out free stocks as well. Check the links in the description box for the Patreon page and all those WeBull and FirstTrade and Robinhood free stocks. Thanks again for watching my video, and until next time, make money with Mike.